Men dum na. Montana Wakakra Mayana. Yes, Ebusia ye mama Jo, mama kwaba. And semute who mene kwame. No one who say, and should I make any assassin? Yeah, but then one serious guy back away team to do. Yeah, I say Jimmy, Of a crank who now of us there. That's a problem, bro. It's which they more it runs in the family and it will mojadi. Ngamwina madwene ye pede na te senke nkoyi kura sa yesa enu nso wo ye ma munyina adwuma makwa ba afi no wa join ya mpacho bomodia invite obi no mra ni nyina ye meeting komo because ene ase ya nheda anti asem de but ye be ni den ye be fa ni sa ye nyina ye wo we asim ha say na December last year December ena ya de nyina Ghana de hye efia asantoa odum ana odum right aduonu yes efia asantoa aduonu de beto amansantin tankesi so say obeye bibia ye friend ne singaton to so beto nwom obegina ne na so ato no nwom for 100 and something hours or the record holder right now no 80 something and asem say 90 something into no yenua ba ne ka say opese obro onipa kone de no so ampampa yenina ye bi it was almost 1 week ojina ne na so eto nwom Ghana for any for I mean for the first time in history no yes Ghana for supported the but me who I saw the massive or we all saw the massive supporter Ghana for edema ye nua bayi celebrities ni ade ye nua ba ma pike kura okoho bi no kura ko show ni support wo enti no na enye fedi agro enti ye nua bayi na de chire oyi ade chire oye na de chire de chire wiase afa na nyina enti owie no submitting the papers enti yeti ye nyina yeti ha ye nka bi hye mi ye twen say ode ebia ne certificate and answer ne citation or whatever it is ye de be man say wo so ade a waye ni agye atumtu so abodin krata e kire say waye enu e de eni ye twen enne ye da sore ya ye si ye nua ba no ne bra wo bre ye nyina no woma anye den anje antum ebre ya wo bre nyina omo anye den omo anye antum ntina akoye ne ho arehosem kakra na as to the omo de disqualify ne die omo state ye but enya nwumre ye nyina ye bedi nkomo na ye bobo ho ni ahwe some of the mistakes na o make ye no enti bia a lead to her not being successful with the attempt that she tried no but in your bema Margaret have a video into yen konkwhwe kakra yenkotie ono so e kakra kan owie na ya back to the studio na ya bedin komo mama mpacho world record holder pa
over to you
Kwame over to you Kwame
yeah. Uncle
a headless YouTubers like Alachiare Yankwe.
Sound near bad though.
Yeah, Kwame was sound on just I think just like Wednesday night and Mr. Wa.
Which sound near bad.
Yeah.
Sound remember.
Not like they sounded there.
Peter Abadi, Sanka.
So selected sound. One selected the elbow.
Select you, Anna.
One selected here.
Where this old one? No. We are going to selected that now.
Maybe I want to me also by mistake.
It's name background.
Nakapito, wow, yeah.
There be baby a capito one only. Any access into na.
Okay.
Uncle Kwam.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yeah,
Would the woman come as him to see her?
Trust. Moments wait. We are very okay.
Oh, I am a yao. Wait, you but I am a ya. Abusia. I am sad. I'm on a light and I'm becoming face and cry. I couldn't even find. I can't. Afghan Antoine the Singleton set a heavy trend last December. Alma is the biggest event, sir. Nanka, what Ghana Nanka, I'm for look up to. I'm talking Rapaholic, I'm talking Stoneboy, I'm for Bebrena Boy to some of those events because there was even a bigger free event held by Afghan Antoine.
This man is a gangster, Bukumba, Kubasa. It's a real I now you get me.
Mommy, and him go to Tembeno.
And again is for the more year but say are disqualified. Yeah. When Timian break the record now. Now, mommy reading a Guinness for the buy in the first. Guinness wants someone to try to buy in your same. Unfortunately, a first Guinness World Records attempt for the longest singing marathon was not successful. But
exactly, they say disqualified.
We've seen how inspirational it has been for her fans. The evidence check had already begun before Afua requested priority service. So we refunded her payment earlier this month. We wish Afua the best of luck with any future record attempts. This was posted on Twitter by Guinness World Records Ankasa. So which means everyone trying to, attempting to break the record now. And yes, successful. Hey, now, you see, where I am here, but in a way, so there's I am there. Not I am there, say what lose you. I am there, say this December. You best say the exact same time, and then we will mess up a month for show. And guess what? We won't be doing like 5 days. We will be going 3 months straight. Fans of Avias and to Abusia. Missing Ray, I was doing a video on Rabba Nikunu. You remember Nikunu TV3? I not talk about normal, or more they do stuff. And then me who back be I'm like, okay, let's have fun with this. And then write a video. That video might mind the temple stream. So I'll post it today. And then me should share this one, bam, Guinness was it a bit that. Now me save person to a day. I don't know if that she knew beforehand or she found out with us. Now I'm up for a brain online. They are saying, say, how are the breakages? That is the part. That's part of the reason why Guinness for here, because they have strict measures, rules they also follow if you want to break it. Because the whole thing, Obiaye pen and the one who knows who baby. So which means rules in any panel D can and not set rules no follow, You should also and must also follow that exact same rules. Who deviate here, they kick you out, kind of. And I said a bad happens anyway happen now. Over a time, I know, a whole lot of people pass through, celebrities here and there, normal people, a mouthful like Capito, Krano, Ghana, and Kobe pass it through and things. And then, now, when no matter the reason why it's here, one winning, one person, so, and about the bedroom later. And then, let the celebrities, but, superstars show up. I thought I would team Janium network, and then, put your hand on the grass or I show love. Because on the practitioner said, some of them mouth were pulling up. Sakwadia went there. Stoneboy went there. Wale went there. You see a whole lot of big name artists, big name celebrities went there to show support. And then a woman mouthful, living like myself, called Fila the Otamali. Now I know that mouthful bloom there's Guzos Costo still. Chef Smith, try breaking Fila record. A Fila record no be breaking in Canada. Now Chef Smith na breaking Canada ni the na just say Fila the na grandma. Na Canada ni the na Chef Smith na breaking Canada ni the no. And then still now Chef Smith na bring yan word ni another lady as start to Kumasi. You see? So the record breaking of course one kasa. And video we talking about
My girl, we are fucking.
Singaton, Standaton, Kissaton, Chiringamaton, Nini Nana, those were Fedia, Bremo, Munyatu was answer. But the Friday, it wasn't successful, so which means she's the only person she can do it again. And we don't want any, February and as a March, June, that we don't want that nonsense. On setting up December, we are messing another show up. Shows the organ. If West Angeles gave us something, we were lacking. We didn't know that you need the free shows once until so any event. Midrugana, I think the last day now, Midrugana, how much drums. Oh, how much by this time there? Meet me for when I'm smoke show support because flight and I'm going to delay it. So I took like 24 hours just to fly from Italy to Ghana. And then we drew on 5 a.m. to 6. Me drew on me share nipa. Namsna. Say me say jet lag that my brain. There is no way they meet me go show support. If you ever share holding. And then we go view. And then later down the line, everything was successful. I feel you who if you're left and right. So it is what it is. Now talking about a man for me jiddy power me bones like I can feel it. We say me who no more spiritual akra. Omo kwa mad I say just one person. This guy.
Oh.
Okoye de ho. PK okoye de ho. Okoye de ho. You see, obi aya na ya successful. Here the best year successful. File a day saying successful in advance. What you say? Millennium Chef guy and just a man for crying in the video pastor the guy is cooking. Then they say successful. If what there was breakages because someone who PK could not say the scent of PK is a buffer on any book again. Saturday now again and then something video on TikTok as well. You saw that video. That was when a computer the that was when the PK call. You see, there are more women while we are there. You don't need them there. Their energy is bad energy. We don't want any bad energy. But if we are and share, no. If we are and share, no. Oh, and I have no. If we are, I know it's the one winning. We are my name. Huh? Didi me mo wenye. And you'll be an a bit me breaking the record. Record I was set here to Ghana. No, it's unbreakable in of itself or say in by itself. Whatever. I don't speak bravo. So definitely, if you prepare yourself, we are going again come December. Because the record ending, that's the reason why until we no be a franchise so Baba said to would any beam. But when it comes to Adrian and Wana, you know that month for they are breaking and breaking and breaking. They are breaking the 8. Yeah. So definitely we don't want any wahala. If you will do it again, Guinness Foundation sign, when you beam. Now you have there now. I think that's why you were saying, at least she can learn from the YA and better herself for December the year of December 2024. If we are sing-a-thon, we are going to sing again. Because if you have no idea what man for Ghana, this December, especially with Accra, I just go behind the Benyeska to events and airports because every single day there were multiple events spread across just Accra alone. And then people couldn't go because you don't have enough money to go to all those programs. So if this will be here, artists, celebrities, superstars, and then you will get to see them. Sometimes even get to shoot pictures with them, do videos with them. And then that event is going on now. Why wouldn't you go there instead of the other shows I'll be chasing for? In as much as at that point, some point around the voice in the crowd, but she was still doing her best. Guinness went to breaking the record in her first try. And some said become December. Yeah, you will pull it up. Killer boys, what you say? You can show heavy support. Say if we are better manage the energy, the zeal to break it again, or to break it the second, go around. Hey, yeah, but if I share who the share woman, we had the videos now, and I make if a fear comes back again, she will at least understand no man yes or yeah, no more yeah, and back then, so celebrities bar, you can at least let them go, and as a Oba, what should support, but you still continue. Or here's a file at the ACN.
Today, I want to talk about the 5 reasons and the big benefits of going to the Tax and Asset Protection Workshop.
File as your nipa, like, home to get him. Yeah, so file a grad, I'm doing nipa as a millennium chef for the guy just said, on your summer, Gaza. Hey, Aqualan will be for over 20 days. Still now the guy is cooking. Nah, some people are serious when they get something in their mind, say, we want to do this, we want to achieve this. And you stand on your feet to cook for 20 days, no sleep. How? The Guinness record 10, 1 hour be our 5 minutes break. If you are taking some of those breaks, at some point you can see that there are a month for tents, medical team, more channel, and it goes past that 5 minutes mark. So you can see that. Oh, now even though during the time, fun and interesting, at some point you can feel down, you are so far gone. So say one shot. Because if they say 1 hour be our 5 minutes break, we take 6 minutes breaker. That means the whole 1 hour where the can you understand? That is at least my basic understanding of it. Which means say be a 3 hours. 3 hours, 15 minutes break. Now take it 20 minutes break here. I don't know. So I'm betting every the next 1 hour, and I said the first 3 hours now we're in Ashego. You see, some of these rules and regulations, and the mad anything. It's not really about say, hey, be 1 person or better, but following the rules, and any accept them. Because imagine say, we had a whole country, the sitting vice president here back. You have no other option than to at least give the man, feel little attention, kakra, and maybe that will go against you, but. 1 year Ghana for because vice president could have holding the same. So now we know, say some of these little things now. Your fans are more disqualifying, Going forward, come 2024 version, yeah, we will rectify it. If I am behind you 100%. I know say and they say me also we ready. I was here for and I just wanted to give you that update. Yeah, we were hoping for the best. But Guinness for and say, well, try again later. Top send number 1 mobile app. I was just send this car.
All right. I was for a video. Magra have the ono so kind kakana yakosha ya waneja. Yaba to studio B the yankoji ebusian for adventure because me and Kasano maboto. I don't even know what to say. Ain't PK. Hey.
I mean, like I said, earlier on in December, I think whether it goes on, like whether she wins or not, at the end of the day, she's still a winner. Just the bravery now, when they call, stand there for it, and you went through it, Media, I just want to applaud her for the good job done. The good thing is it opened doors about and that is a huge fact. If you doors about the pa. My question is or more to talk about this animal, they were hoping for everything to go through so that they can sign maybe a massive deal with her. Are they gonna go back for it or just gonna be like, just enjoy it and hopefully you go back and win it and not be bisa? I don't know. I was trying to find out because it will be a bit awkward if they have to really, rescind everything now on my now. But other than that, it's an unfortunate news. I don't like whoever behind that with the Twitter page now, whoever basically posted I don't know. On your considerate crowd. I feel or you're African or representing your friend is saying, get this book of records for.
Mm-hmm. But you see, people are throwing this word around, disqualify. I mean, at what point did they, in the statement that they released, did they say she was disqualified though?
Oh, disqualified, no.
Oh.
So you have to understand, being disqualified, no more kind of no. It could be interchangeably. People are using interchangeably for not making the mark. You see, when you don't make a mark on something, you can be disqualified. And you can be disqualified due to the fact that in the right place to proceed. But yes, he didn't beat the time, maybe or I don't know. When beat the time, no. And because technically, nobody knows whether she was disqualified or she just didn't make it.
Mhm.
It just says, what
That's
was
what I'm saying. Say it hasn't.
what was
It,
the operative word? Operative word no means so when
unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. Okay,
Yes,
so
not being successful. No, I'm
Mhm.
tilting towards to the fact that she wasn't disqualified, but she just didn't make the mark.
okay.
As in our time.
That's what I'm saying. So we have to wait for them to like break everything down, and because all this work they're going around.
What I was hoping to see is
Mhm.
like what was the reason for not being successful?
That is what I mean. I think that some of us, that's what we all want to find out.
Was she sent a formal notice? I want to believe such a great institution, you know.
Mhm.
They sent her private notice to let her know what their verdict was. So if Omo Anansi will get this book of like that sort of space, no,
Mhm.
just to let her know, like we all find out their name because some no modi or no. What
Mhm.
I said, but if just like they've been communicating via email, no, and I'm
Mhm.
responding to her back via email, but just what you did, to Abontina, your friend is saying, then it is what it is. I'm pretty sure someone sending a personal message that they will tell her why. I don't think that it's for us to know why, you know, into the your man from Abontin. It's not for us to know the man from Abontin, but for herself, no. If she got a personal message to let her know, so this is why you didn't make that, they'll probably explain why.
Mhm. I think say, you know, I'm sure she probably got the email before you know send it because it would have been really unprofessional of them for them to do that. So what you say, but PK, watching what you know, you know, what do you think say could have been the reason why you know they are stating say it was unsuccessful? No?
So I went there 5 times.
Okay.
And what I mean by 5 times is probably every day I was going there. So 5 different days and occasions. And the whole time that I was going, you know, I realized that back then we could do honor 2 hours not my.
Oh wow.
Not my back here. And
Okay.
people were saying, oh, you did not call a train or no, na the medics action in the BBR. Another one, so me call you know. And look, I came to the family. So about them into Membra. And I left home to go there. It took like 30 minutes to get there. And to that, so I call and you may best at 6 p.m. Mene Clemento, I call best at 6 p.m. And I'm home at best at 1 a.m. No, the sa call home because she came here, right? Me call you no. Now she's been gone for 20 minutes. As I maybe another 10 minutes. As I know Piaba. So all those things, and again, the times are not meaning honor, no. I don't know how many breaks is ahead then. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And minimum again, minimum rules and regulation no for getting the tender. But me realize this there was a prompt on the base screen be one ma not do no like they need also or to. I want to be under the impression say even if you can use the prompt now, you can be staring at it and just sing it word for word. You have to basically maybe a glance get okay stanza when you do so no wakoto they do hook no wakoto your second verse no wakoto. I want to get a sense that that's how it works, but not necessarily say I'm standing right at the verse. There was a time I know Hodoma, she was doing that for a very long time. Again, I don't know the perimeters are the rules are more guarded within the perimeters. And you know, I couldn't say where do you ever hard you know where do you hard you but okay, get
yeah. Wow. Wow.
Another one. So my third time now, be quiet on the voice not quiet. That was why she was gone for 2 hours now. After my car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her voice was gone.
Okay. Yeah. All right. World why already? And I'm in for a world record.
No record. World recording.
World record holder. World record holder. Let me say, oh no, I see a fast. Hey, Kwame,
Yeah. Okay.
So what is your take on all of this? Like, you know, we were all here cheering her on and talking. I think that we had a whole segment for her. We talked about her. We were encouraging her and all of that. and to wake up today to this news, I mean, what's your take?
Oh, okay. Okay, I was one of the people that said I don't think she was gonna qualify, and and I'm not happy about that. But I agree with Minya, you're sharing video on
Margaret,
because I think that it's going to be a wonderful idea if she attempts the second time. So that's it. And I think that because me say, even the first day I hear show, I didn't even know what was going on. It was on the show that I realized what was going on. But to say I know about it, and this disappointment means that there will be more people trying to, it's going to be bigger than what this one was. It's going to be more exciting. And then the expectation, if you start expecting from now, say by December, she's going to try again. And I hope that she's going to try again. That part is exciting. She gets to, come again, correct her mistakes, and take it again. And how exciting! Oh man, the way she made this Christmas exciting for a lot of people, like PK Kano, people who people who couldn't buy tickets to see all these stars at where she was doing it. Every one of those stars came there for them to see them free. And which it was pretty nice. Then how they many Japan, but say if we are being honest, if you watch it for a bit, you know that she was making a lot of blunders. A lot of blunders. And what I was concerned about was celebrities now no caught into
inside on okay.
And like I was pretty pissed with Baumia and Papa. Now the fact that the Okotnas run to try to take the shine from the girl, and a big person like the vice president coming to see that it's going to
take attention from the whole thing.
Aside that, she's going to feel some way. She's going to be nervous.
Right.
One. And secondly, she'll have to feel that she's obliged to kind of give you some attention.
Right.
So, internet, that was it. Samino Hagen, all those things I did not actually like. I thought that was going to be a problem. And PK kind of breaks through, some of them were way too long. And I said, discuss you need Papa, somebody pull the rules. I think very capito. Pull the rules and say, okay, that is not gonna affect her too much. If there are breaks in the moment, they will just deduct it from her time. And some of us thought say if you break in too much, you just from there everything you do afterwards doesn't even count. Because we are a part of the rules. But now we will learn more about the rules, and I hope and pray that
she will do the next one. Okay.
So if somebody Ghana for the be on for Chanko, you say Pena.
I mean, Matikrapo says somebody else is trying to do that attempt. Somebody is trying to do a singathon.
If you have to give the chance.
And right. So Kwame, you're kind of saying, other than some of the things that you've pointed out near Adeno, what as an observer that you watch, what do you think that you saw could have been some of the reasons why they said she was unsuccessful with the attempt?
Like I mentioned, I think that if it's just saying unsuccessful and that not being disqualified, I think that it will be the interruptions by I haven't seen the rules yet. Last someone pulled the rules, but I did not really pay attention. I think the interruptions and the long breaks, and like PK kind of there, some of the songs she was just miming to it. She wasn't actually singing it. So it do some baby. She'll be there, not taking a break, but actually not singing. And then
just
I'm thinking will be encouraging her to just get up and try to sing. I think those there were a few things, but now I think that she can streamline her act.
Mm-hmm.
And now, so some of us, you go through stage we should be feeling guilty by now. So next time, we'll just be down there and wave to it instead of trying to go take some shine,
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But what if say, they went up there, they thought say, maybe are going up there to, have them see, have a physical touch or physical whatever with them, will boost her or something.
I think say some of them might have thought so. All of them might have even thought so, but but none of us were educated then. We didn't know that it was going to, if
turn up this way.
It was going to, be a minus to her act. But now that we know, so we are vice president, I'm president. Sometimes December it's going to be an election year, so it's going to be even more exciting. So we are presidential candidates now drew out with a foul crew. Now man fans na munchim.
Okay.
So as I said, you don't necessarily need to go in there and cause her to go to interrupt what she's doing. And I think that's what some of them. That's what I felt they did. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I say economy. Yeah, to agree on what Singleton Swako said.
Me pacho.
Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
World record holder. Obayana say. Obayana say Obey. Anyway, me dear, I say my bemo bu me raho my ye me who say ne missing enkano, me I Jimmy sem cry, and I'm trying to figure out what she's going through or what is going through her mind, and all of that.
Before you start, Mamika, PK bizarre question you say, like all these sponsors and all these people who are trying to court her to advertise the products and stuff. I think the prospect of her doing again even opens that space wider for her. More people will be interested right now because of the the attraction she gathered during last Christmas. So if she announces the next Christmas or like there will be more companies.
I think they be boosting tourism cry, if you ask me.
Yeah, like there will be. I'm specifically talking about people that were sponsoring her. There will be more sponsors on board now, and those that actually sponsored her and saw what she did on Christmas will actually be more encouraged to even sponsor it with bigger packages.
Right.
There's a more Bianco introducing so called Jessica, no Uncle Sensual.
So what did you say? Oh, she's been had a manager though. She's had a manager and she has a personal assistant. She's had the whole shebang. She has had a whole team and stuff. Yeah.
What I'm saying is Ghana, somebody will have a manager and everything. Does a successful show like this. And the next time you see him on Adum Entertainment Review, we new manager near. Next time you're being a bigger and better. No more doing food to Nana Hantala the event show. You're better Jessica. No, I say show.
No, I say shoot.
I hope she'll be content with whatever she's got right now. She announces from now that she's going to do it. On can to see and will be about
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody already got the letter or got the approval to do a sing-a-thon. So eventually, I think say na earlier on na kapito kasi obia and try Obian fast Singaton and buy because they were waiting, or we were all waiting to hear for a year kind of saying for Nidia now or you know what the outcome is going to be. And you know, and na Ubia and but them say ne.
I would have loved if nobody had stepped up to do it and just allow her to do it. But
yeah, so this person, well, unfortunately, this person is going to do it. Minim dating on
well, let's just not kill whoever is going to do it before she does it or he does it. I think it's a wonderful idea for somebody else to come try it. I mean, and they would have waited for her to do it. But if somebody wants to give it a shot, yeah, I mean, we will support it. Yeah, we're not gonna kill it,
right?
Unless but then
hey,
that guy right now would do anything for a boot. But that's what you're saying, anymore.
Oh, that's why you're saying to cry, oh, baby.
It's yeah. You see, Auntie Muni, we are all celebrating. Anyway,
we are yes. Auntie, I mean, at this point, yeah. If you were to be in her shoes,
right,
what would you do? With
first of all, but if I were a woman and I would what I would have done right now is take a platform, go around and give everybody go do a thank you talk. Thank you talk. I'll just go around and do a thank you talk, and then announce that we are preparing to do this. Give it a second attempt. If at first don't succeed, we try again. We're going to do a second attempt, same time next December, and this time, yeah, we need the help of everybody. And this time, we're going to actually have time to plan it. So we're going to train and stuff like that. So anybody that have ideas and want to be part of the team, you know, you're welcome. Now you be a Twitter forum. Now you be Instagram forum. Now you be
TikTok.
David. Clubhouse forum.
Oh,
there be a TikTok forum, to kind of beef up the anticipation of next year to make it bigger and better. So I think that it will be now we know what it is. We know we are all on board.
This is where raise a good point. Do you think it's say the world record okay, do you think it's say for her second attempt, the support is going to be as massive as before?
It's even going to be bigger. Yeah.
Like what makes you say that?
Because first of all, she started it for about a day before people actually paid attention. The second day was when I saw it on Facebook the first day. I never paid any attention to it. Until Ariana Univi Momo some watch party now invite me and that was when I actually got to know what was going on. I was like, okay, why would she even do that? And then with time, because I think everybody's interest was being focused onto that.
On her.
The peer pressure, or what they call the group pressure, whatever it is, made everybody's attention to go there. It's a catching in them.
Right.
But now we know. Now we know the amount of effort she put in, but she still wasn't successful. Now the mistakes that we think she did, we rules in the cry, mistakes. We are all going to pay attention. Like, what do you know, Ghana kind? We're going to be there with rapt attention. Following it. I think it's even going to be bigger and better. But it all depends on how she carries herself.
Right.
So, your friend is saying, if there are no drama from here till then, if Obi anko yes Singleton nibi anko cause a problem that Ghanaians lose interest. And all this aton going, Ghanaians can be saturated with all these
Right.
things. We're not, but with Asanto, I think if she tries again, it's going to be even massive.
It's gonna be so okay. We.
Yeah.
Thanks, we are.
You know me, people's person number one. You know,
Why?
I would, I would buy to go see by the big picture, a red picture with a red line cutting through with PK's face and Capito's face on it.
So Kwame, on say we know that better Bontino unsuccessful blah blah blah.
Right.
Do you think? I mean, I don't know whether she got an explanation as to why, it was unsuccessful now. But do you think, say, if they haven't sent it to her already, do you think, say, herself and the fans, the people that supported her, needs to know why she wasn't able to be successful in this?
Oh, definitely. I mean, they will definitely let it be known. But I'm sure by now she already knows. They'll brief you. They'll give you a whole. I mean, Guinness World Record is not a small entity. So by all means, they'll give her everything I know. And it's a public thing. People are interested in it. So
right.
When it was just a tweet, but if you go to their website, if they actually publish it on their website, it will have everything that comes with it.
Okay. And as far as I won't publish anything, yeah.
I've not actually looked, but I don't think they have now. But yeah, sure. So common websites now. If they publish it, it will be with everything. When you're Ghana Parliament too. Where there is you get to know on need to know basis, They know it's a public thing, it's a world record, so they'll actually let us know what happened.
It is a case. So I mean, I just hope because maybe we be able to the message she wrote. She wrote to the general public. Apparently, she was in the middle of getting prepared to go host an event, and that letter or whatever it is came. Now, where I find it a little iffy kakra is what I'm sure she knew. I'm sure she knew, or she had the email even before it being out, or whether it was leaked or it was. I mean, it wasn't leaked because it was posted on their own official Twitter page, But I don't know, because as we said, because I'm making one. Because I'm making one, I'll go crazy. I think
screenshot.
Yeah, and I also think that
publish it.
We shouldn't also forget the fact that this whole ton thing that is in Ghana now, on the cover by.
Yeah, she was the originator.
Yes, cover by Antino. That alone should give. I mean, we should give her some credit for that. We should give her some credit for that. Nah. Yeah, I'm just hoping and praying, say all the endorsement deals and whatever she got because of that, no. Oh, Lucy.
No, she's even gonna get more. If she announces she's going to do it again, I assume there's going to be a tsunami of endorsement going.
Oh wow! All right, I mean, we were all here rooting for you, cheering you up, wishing you all the best, but unfortunately, nyame aka ene bebem ne wahyehyɛ so na ɛbɛyɛ den ebegyina nti no
say
we ayasem. We mema wabemu emu because your resilience is what got you this far or that far. You were determined to do it, even when you were breaking down, even when we were all like, nah, we the uncle baby, and you stood your grounds and you said you were going to do this. Yes, not breaks near day we were how we were near day, but you were able to stand your grounds and you did it. And we were all proud of you. But say Ankon said the na pena. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world. There are better days ahead. Keep your head up. Why? You know, say you have our support and all. Best support too. Name next year no. Say Drew one hour kwa. Me fa Chief Inspector Kwame na onko chiri umu na.
More fans.
Na one ne wofa se Sergeant Corporal so omo emra. Oh, support so come on. And then you follow the rules and all of that. See, ama catch na almost be business one sing a ton, kiss a ton, one ton. I'm feeling sorry for them.
Kiss a ton.
Oh yeah, I went who kiss a ton no. There was a kiss a ton. Somebody they were kissing. Yes, there was a kiss a ton.
Stand that on.
I was stand that on. I think that he did it for a few hours now. Who say he's disqualified himself in the first place with all that, yeah.
Well, so this is what it was. The news of the outcome of my Singleton attempt came few minutes as I was preparing to host the gala dinner and the launch of the Lebanese Scholarship Alumni Network attended by the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Do you know what? I will announce my next line of action in a few days. It better be very soon. Thank you all for your love and support. When life hands you lemon, hand them to lemonade. Okay.
So by lemonade, they are shinning.
Yeah, see, when life gives you lemon, find and then reckon later. Success is sweetest when snatched out of the jaws of defeat. Okay, I don't know how this actually fits in here, but then hair by Cute Cat. Okay, by Charlie Noel.
Like the color, the black, like the cheese.
That skin. Nothing passes that skin.
Black beauty. Black is beautiful. Nti akwa we wan a friend ba hamba show. Wa so na be kwa kofa da bana wa bi. Wa na je say eze me de ko en do so we hu. Wo sa papa anywho.
Say yasi de obi town asa but get obi a kasa ni skin ni me de say.
Oh Charlie, like to mana mu used to
oh munya won
like that. Oh Charlie, I've been saying it since my college days. So nothing passes that skin.
That skin for come on say heavy rough.
Massa.
That skin won't even cost koto. But light skin you can go and buy it.
You can sleep in all the oceans in the world, sunbathe in the hottest sun in the Mediterranean. You're not going to get a dark skin.
Ebam. We are one of a kind, We are one of a kind.
Dark skin, they're cheap armor. Pukle cries and bear 5 Ghana cedis.
I feel like Cobrani try to get color as a day.
Abba. Anyway, let's
anyway, ebusa for Nana could you know Baha in same who say he's never here to make sense. And Kwasem say Kwasem say I was for Fenwa joining here that was say how life reading was so with a variety night I had a bro every Friday bia. So again, Kwame na den ade chire.
Hey, abuche.
We
producer. Yeah, my bro.
I know. Inti ya wahana. Yebeti ya yesi ya inuya ba Muna. Edudu na ni mesi efreno. Hajia for real no. Eye aban sa kano ama yede na kwotwe aban kukumu ewo English abrochi mem eye London. Okoho so koyishu ena asem sai ekwede ekoto no. Ena eja Fofi Antoata ena eja yipiano ne yede ne bre ahafui. Eye America fui. Yede ne bre America fui na wadi court akoniaba. The first time I think she didn't plead guilty. But she see adie Nyame adom, they've offered her a plea deal. Ama pleaded guilty to one of the counts. We pleaded guilty to one of the counts. Assembly by a haya near betnai MIA kai. Yes, we disika. Tika 3D and with the medium in Kaya Mountain, but I'm sure say it's going to be over $2 million because she's supposed to pay $2 million in restitution. She's supposed to pay $2 million in restitution, and then another BBB 1,002 for something, if I'm not mistaken. But I know about the restitution or the other things in India. Yeah. So now my question is: do you think, say, if it carries a minimum of 5 years, do you think that the American government has been fair to her to give her that sentence?
My became great. I think and I mean, I'll be Sammy.
One, I mean, it's a PK or Fonso. It's a PK or Fonso.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, PK. Yeah,
Is it fair Saturday?
What's it?
Is it fair Saturday?
Kwame, through question.
I say, is it fair say, Yamaha for real that sentence?
Sentence when the man.
I mean,
5 years imprisonment.
Yes, said that. I mean, she pleaded guilty. She pleaded guilty to I think conspiracy to something. I can't remember what exactly, but she pleaded guilty.
And to know what was the sentence?
I think it carries a minimum sentence of 5 years.
So the judge called the sentence, or call it, or
call it.
We're not going to talk about.
No, but I'm just I'm just saying, say if they give her that because it carries, I think it be carry 20, it be carry 10, it be carry 5 or whatever it is. So the pleaded guilty to it carries a minimum sentence or maximum sentence of 5 years. So do you think say
so the verdict is gonna be called either concurrent and as a weighted average. So weighted average is just basically say as a okoto your friend so wakoya ebro de kindika niemia so na fe de ye di bi egusu niemia so just to see how the weight will convey then if they deem it where sometimes when people plead guilty now is on the verge say they want to get mercy, they want the judge to their friend say what is the legal term they use for it? Temper justice with mercy. So they expected the judge to temper justice with mercy, and hopefully, I'm remorseful. I'm gonna do better, and all that good stuff. But again, it's up to the judge to just go on based on the precedents and in the to see say, because one that I believe they say we are not privy to some of the deep stuff that they are saying. You might hear all the surfaces and everything, but say, hey, more follow court case now, Marco hearings, we'll be able to tell us, okay, this 5 years, so now 5 years now is fair. And again, so only the highest maximum, only the maximum, not the highest, but only the maximum sentence now is fair. But your child said, based on what they are saying, no, you're gonna be talking out of a biased lens because of your compassion for or your Oba, your compassion for or your Ghanaian, but Imran share the severity and also say your first time offender, not your first time offender. And I say even so a first time offender crampona, is this something that was highly premeditated? Was shut up Tanasia planning and Kophobia planning or more and I said she was used. What I said if she was used out of negligence now, it's still ignorance of the law is no excuse into own walking away. But if she wasn't used and it come to be say, oh, no kind of print or THA and our master planning BBA, master planning BBA, then they will look at it like, okay, cool, fair. You have to get those 5 years. Now, the sad part about it is they're gonna go to your social media and look at all those things. So you'll be if you'll be job until money and shit, say you blow I don't think she's that type of person that flaunt or stunt money outside in public this animal. But so you'll be then all those comes into place. Okay, I didn't know you were used. All evidence, empirical evidence, is pointing at you. Say, so I also will try and talk. So then, minimum of 5 years is not going to be your portion, but rather they'll go for the maximum. And usually, what they're doing is say, so just did what now? My own survey weighted average, but more survey concurrent. Based on the charges now, yeah, the money in into those as to say the 5 years is fair or not, no. I don't know. I can't track it, say a minimum. I don't just say obey 5 years, but say if so now 5 years there, then it's fair. And I'm saying that on the pretense said, I don't know. A bit about I could see 20 based on what kind. Don't say me, I'm not privy to the information. So based on what you said, so maximum to be called 20 years. That's a minimum of 5 years. Just about 5 years, it's fair. Because it's based, you are being given based on the crime. No? And a crime, and you're putting it together, and you say minimum a crime 5 years. It is a minimum of 5 years there. Then your friend say it's fair. Now, say if 20 years in the man on the then we can say so be minimum near 5, maximum near 20. And now the 20 being in a man. Now let's look at some other contributing factors. Then you're ruling it out. Is she a first time offender, or you will be or your humanitarian work? What I say, or you will be I didn't know, I want share and then man, yes, the baby will feel bad and yet. But who slave queen, now say you are blowing money, now say music video is all popping and everything, now which could be just a flaunt. By the end of the day, no, all those things that comes to play, now say, okay, well, it's a little bit harsh to get 20 years. And yes, it is what it is. But pleading guilty, actually makes the just life easier. That's one thing people don't understand. When you are wrong, one thing I always tell people, so wouldn't say the law is against you. No, not the law against you. If you're against the law, in the sense it's a why you be it's yamrano. That's a walk quarter and kochimutari. I don't cry, don't say against Ebia, omine capito nya issue. Madi capito sika, capito achimia, I mean fino, or the Miako court. I don't know, say out of court settlement near Kanaboko. But I kochi, all the better say, Unia, Emrano or Honum. But Uji Jirem Titi, now say you confirm all the empirical evidence, na evidence, ebe bubowa. And only the Uji maximum, no, because what we still caught in the time. It is a woody for you made it easy for the judge, and the judge also tried to temper justice with us.
That any na yes Capito. World record holder.
Yeah, just one meeting on there.
We'll soon. Go for another.
Okay, so Ainam Emmy at a minya, Mania Bianca, but Santa Kwame Makaka cry.
If Radian. Machine one time.
I'm a network connected. Okay, so if Radian, first of all, world record.
Can you tell me about? Are you speaking from where Guinness record for office and so this slide or?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to establish that way though. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a slide boss on it. So you see, before we attempt to record,
Capito woman.
Me who pa?
Oh, okay, all right.
We also take care of the as usual. So before we attempt to record, you communicate with them who apply. They approve you. They send you an email notifying you who select your date. They approve, and then where data approve so you send their evidence to them. They review the evidence, and at the end of the day, say, oh, you're successful, they will let you know. Why you're successful, they will let you know. Now, in a first scenario, it is not me Obian will be convince me say Guinness World Record for did not correspond with Efua or did not let her know the outcome of her attempt. If so who attempted, that's why you're successful. You are able to win information from them so that enquire say, oh, my menti omunka. Now the reason I'm a Guinness World Record Emma Meka officially as to say you be publish it, say obi anye successful. They don't do that either on their website or anywhere. So they'll communicate to who at obi a who attempt because omukas omudi actually have a publish obi there. Because every day somebody else is attempting a record. And most of them will not be successful. There's a reason why record now Indian University at that for 10 years and counting. Because it's not easy. Do you think the only person?
It's not for lack of attempt.
Exactly. There are several people who have attempted like they didn't make it, they were not successful at their attempt. It is more duty say if who is to Guinness World Records. If who is an individual, Guinness World Record attempt, it's not an international idea. All the world, the whole world, a focus, a one so no, everybody is doing something. Then I can say deeper to chef aton, a cookaton Wagana. So they are not there to satisfy a country or a continent. So African, focus. Say no, we should not expect them to do that. What they do is communicate to who apply so that only omobeti aye they also omoye now more information be aware. And that is what brings me to why Efua, after receiving the communication from World Records, did not find a better way of communicating that to Ghanaians now. Omobe support na omunyi na ni di actually expect say ebeko because you see there are a lot of people from the beginning say this attempt will not be successful because of one or two a break. I heard PK mentioning some of them. He mentioned some of them, which obviously were against the rules now. So they just created to an extent to say, oh, you better to be a free money idea. They created their own rules eventually and made it look like and only the rules for Guinness World Record. But I didn't attract more. Yes, it may break it for a certain period, more than 30 seconds. Ube break it, ube join all these things. Why I just say 30 seconds free? No, people are not sitting down doing all these things. It is all the shame. Oh, you better every more, and maybe I can better every more. Oh, how? Initially, now, what boo so so it was going to be difficult for her to get the record. I was expecting saying a buy immediately now. Every Sunday nisika man. I don't think say ubuni ebeji usika. Ube sendi sika man. Or if Sunday sika no unthrow email and as on send you we can't just say, oh, we have already then we have refunded your money to you. The fool was aware of this, but she did not communicate it to Ghana for. Maybe for her own reason. Maybe an uncle, I feel open communication expert be overdrafting ne amano. Maybe. And one time I and as information with Baba Bontena. Now, let's not put Adiano at the doorstep of Guinness World Record. Obi ne video, right? Now, video na ni pakoni Osteti omutro or say Guinness World Record for AJ for 9,700 Ghana cedi. And so still omo afeli na sede. So it was a very imperative say Guinness World Record no ever responded to that particular allegation so that it doesn't look like and then they won't even do what they were supposed to do. So the information about out was not even an official communication to the world. It was a response to Obi Twitter or Twitter or X. Unfortunately, the attempt was not successful. And that is where everybody picked story from. Was not idea. Guinness work for now, and I want to see communicate officially. No, that was not what happened. Guinness work almost all the time. Beyond from Hedabasi time, almost all communication beyond, and you will be a tweeting at them, and then they will respond.
So now that makes sense why instead of me decommunicate at that time, so if that is how he's communicating to the lady, then that is so unprofessional.
No, that wasn't to the lady.
No, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense because maybe dinner maybe.
No. She was talking to the person now no opposed to her, and that is why they went on to specifically say Sikana Otuayano, they have refunded the money back to the girl. Because at the time of Otuya Sikano, no one started a review. So there was no way means also
because made it to two strategic ideas, your perimeters on and into the communication in the official communication.
It wasn't an official communication,
but it came off to be like official
account. Yes, it was from the official account, but it wasn't an official communication to the world. What did I measure as it? It was a response to somebody. Into Helabasi, Nigeria need be any tweeting at them, even if what they were crown. After Owie Singaton, somebody tweeted that Guinness World Record, and Ombeka the excitement if what they are generating organ near the thing in Habade, or more chance or the evidence they were so that they can review. So almost all the time, it is somebody who tweets at them and then they respond. And the man said, "You will buy." But if we're sitting somewhere, cannot tell us, say, and now you say, World Record for not tweeting, and on also say, what kind of lie is that?
It's the tweet and
it was today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she said also she was about to go to a dinner where who said message now, but not very responding later. No.
What kind of idea is that? What did I mention? Say, somebody should have at least communicated it to Omo. Media houses devotee on television at time near the Yinadima or sell more credit. Every dinner hope beer and the Yinano. Unya information now. Would you see? I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe or Nanka will try a better way to communicate, which is fine. I mean, I know they won't mean blaming, but in information now, Evan said she got this information more than a week ago. So why was she waiting? But regardless, if why are there or try say obey world record when she can move on and do another thing. She say one lady now or not so bad any day. Yeah, proven that world record for now proven for a Singapore, and she on funny date ankasa obeyema out yet, but at this point why we your friend is saying ne ya fin or be communicating the date ankasa to us so that everything is supporting me obi obeka say ma ono susu nyebi no me ne nya adwe momo no bi anyebi we are say people are attempting everything they want. When Guinness World Record Singapore is not for Ifua can come back tomorrow and do again, but we'll be full to be attempted. So the Bakoni is successful are fine. When you're successful, next time we will look for another person. Who can to here? Cause we giddy. We move here. He'll be super. See, media Ifua there no. Yeah, train so see or the official or on the next line of action in the next step ever. Yeah, train. Now you hear the opeka. Say, wa me chechi mu ya. Never problem. Maybe I expect to say, Enka sa in chichimune and then a minya now you get the own chasso. Because the moment she begins to bring all those, then people will ask questions.
Yeah, when you start lying, it makes it
exactly. Then you lie tomorrow, and then you lie, and you lie tomorrow. It just stay focused. Yes, Sadena bar, find a better way to communicate it. Oh, about this time round, and we wanted the right time to communicate because now just give us a reason, but don't make it look like me dress here and me who say about out. No, you don't do that. Because people are discerning enough to read meanings into all this and yama course over the period. Inti basso for nothing, but it is what it is at this point.
I mean, it's not for nothing, it's for the attempt, but
yeah, for the attempt, actually. No, I mean, yes, for the attempt, I should say, for the attempt. And Sir Abasobono should go for everybody or attempt to Guinness World Record. I mean, you being free, if we are the end to say, if we are the any special, Obi our attempt to be an Yamon Abaso. I say, if I'm for some single, if we are the end to say, only the any a champion now, a hero, that Obi our attempt to be a hero. Because people have even done more hours than if we are the end. And come and see a mom will be some will be in 400 or 500 hours. Or no, because yes, one also, but if you know, so indeed, Bobby Abasu. Now, mom pie say the next person now be Singaton or no so be support and where we need when I record now. Eji me sikano di no manya bi ani. Na kese sama na oye ne de oye ina no. She wasn't my friend until na bia ntwi me ho kra. Became na o moye na fo at least bia o moko Ghana bia o moko sra no ni fie o moko da pu mu. So technically they have enjoyed it. But media me enjoy ba ko kra. So the consequences ne ade no. And say be me problem. Because onona onim whoever oye bibia onim the consequence will be a done him. Into no oil onim the done him as a china a bit biaba. It's just a risk. If you at time no, she was okay. But unfortunately, yeah, channel. I know say and they am no say tia say ubizu internet peswa or the same scam romance scam no be obi a picture bi o de mabru ni bi sisi am no ka say ya
na go say no ya sikaton
el ma call ya jelo etilo oli oyoki but ye chiwa so we are feel say Haja she has at least when ya the way enjoy kakra.
Yeah, if you call the tune, you have to pay the piper.
Yeah, you know, I know, so, you know, when you think like that in the world, there are some of these things. Anyhow, what I say, everything with him the consequence, and you are ready for it. So much, so. And you know, or plead guilty, because I mean, she has accepted that this is it. This is what the outcome was all along. Time I was starting now with him that.
Right.
Uncle Sona yeah, wishing all the best. I will be Obekubia. Say Ghana. I mean, the good thing for her may be say Uncle Ghana. So now be Obewahia had at least a kakra. I said the call Ghana or the calls a woman Mahona Charlie. Birthday, papa. Until your mom pie say or mom force what I say Uncle Ghana. No,
I think she's a citizen of the United States.
Oh, okay, and yeah, actually, they are saying Ghana for you crew, yeah.
Shout out to Money, we will borrow no Oh, my member, I think uni aya home video ka cry video and I said what's more better coming video kakra mutie maybe I'll be more information I anima it was super highway no so say what
And Hajia for real, yes, we were pleaded guilty to one of the charges at the board.
Like hard work and determination.
What you are doing right now? Say, Scar, you can once involved in this whole romance scam thing. No? Yeah. At some point, no movie and now GB. And because of that, we were pleaded guilty to that charge.
Into person foul. Like put your mind into it and work towards it. You will reap what you sow.
That charge, and they say it carries a sentence of up to 5 years maximum. That is not the entire charges of the whole Kaja for real case, just one pay. So Bekaya man, Kwaduma 7. Mubako, and as they say, I don't know, so Makwashi the whole thing in Yamana just Aka one thing and Kwadia. Later, Mekan charges in cases of one Kaya. The thing about US and as lawyers in general, and they say, so federal government and as the government had a case against what? On better try attack you on so many things. They know that they can prove just one. And that one, no, yeah, they just need that guilty verdict, no. And then initially, I started a HGI or pleading not guilty and all that, but right now they were there to say, okay, at some point when you be YABD, so definitely no more can no correct. And it's not just no correct, okay. Yeah, what year to means and so Tuya back scanner amount of $2.1 million, and you know, something even more than that. And then we are here to see how we're going to be Siakwafa. Yes, and check on you know, on best reconvene a sentencing. See a man prison time, and that's a bit scanner. And that's you know, you be German afa either way. I already think some be German afa, but it is what it is. Charge as they say, what pleaded guilty to a conspiracy to receive stolen money. And then I was pleaded guilty to her. And then one who scan scanner is a what general. And then that's what this is scanning, but 2.1, a whole lot of money. 2.16 million was a bit. And then that is just one. The other 6 in the academy. Bakwe attempt and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. 2, fraud by wire, radio or television. 3, money laundering, fraud and other conspiracies. 4, money laundering, fraud and others. Sales of receipts of goods, of stolen goods. Kind of saying. And then you want securities money and a felony. And then plus the one now you say we're pretty kind of guilty to. So you can see, say, I don't know. It all looks and feel the same. A bit my just one thing, but your baby says, hey, hey, betcha, because the federal government and as the US government are setting eyes on you, even though they know that some of the cases, and answer charges in bogus, they will try and at least nail you on one. They will try and get something out of Adia Ninja Mom in the first place. And here you see, similar thing that happened with her. Better than, you never see one who is better than me. Now, a court document, here you state home say one pleading out of the rest, just say, and Shannon and a man pleaded guilty. Now, from on one own will, and therefore, maybe to cut the whole thing short. And then you're trained. You say, for me to plead guilty in my case, or to change my plea from not guilty to guilty, I understand that my plea is accepted by the United States District Judge, who is assigned to my case. I understand that I have absolute right to insist that all Rule 11 proceedings be conducted before Article 111 judge, and hereby confirm to the magistrate judge that no threats, promises, or other improper inducement have been made to cause me to consent to this procedure. Yeah. So in this, I'm not kind of no. Then you enforce no any manage to one from her own free will. Later while back, you can see the head judges over focus on new school because of that into the activities some of the social media handles near there. And right now I activated about to tell you they were pretty guilty. So initially the what well FBI now make us say initially case in the buy before say Morocco government or court bet set your mind on they have something, and a good lawyer to get you out of that something. If not that, definitely they will get you on something, and at the long run, they end up like how we are ending up with. No one knows when actually the sentence in back because people are talking about say May, very convenient to talk about the terms and everything, and then they will I don't know say then sentence and as they be on better a little while. But it is going on. You can put the blame on God. So if you didn't know, Hajab Warrell pleaded guilty to one of the charges out of the 7 they are born. As I say, they were pleaded guilty to no. So this 2.164 million 758 Ghana cedis dollars. They back, which means the amount of coins and the properties or one you bet me they are calculating the prices of the properties no one. Maybe our ton at the Babitia and as the US are binding in South so out on that properties, now the amount for what you're because based on the proceedings, yes, I was part of an enterprise and name of the enterprise, enterprise. So that it looks like the people involved in this whole scheme and all that. I'm like, well, I don't know the details to that, so yeah, online, yeah, can't watch him. Come on, Mona, let's go party. I think a little while back, about 2 years or so ago, Zion Felix interview I heard you for real. I know talk about said it's all hassle, you know, more the brain now, yeah, Jumadin, because you'll be Diano and one I'll be repeat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so what a video?
It's so sad, say, like, especially like Africa, we a young lady and you are beautiful. People think that we are extra things for money, but then it's not so. And yet every young, beautiful girl have to sleep around to make it. Come on, there are hardworking women out here. Like, your looks shouldn't make you any different. I mean, I'm fine, it's a bonus, but then still, me are hardworking, and there are other hardworking people out there. So I don't feel say, yeah, all the young ladies out there, young ladies making it out there, into one category. Like, it's not fair.
Well, we see some of the videos of Hedja for after so pleading guilty about Kudi was saying. From that same interview, there are like 3 sections of the interview now, echo viral right now. And Bakuni will say, so I'm now working hard. Now, it may be say, when you scan at the beginning of the whole thing, when you scan from, some, fraudulent moves, but Oteki scan and then try another or make something out of it. Be a businesses, start a music career, stuff like that. So definitely, if you start a business here, in as much as they be a scanner, boom, the starting and was kind of fraudulent money, you still have to put in work to make sure the business is running smoothly. And that is the work angle now. I don't know, but that is the video we're trending right now after the guilty plea. You got the second part of that same interview. I'm out for circulating.
No pressure. Pray to God, say, Obeshraw. Now, so why a year? And one.
I like the part you said, if I can make it, you can also make it.
Yeah. Me, I'm a very hardworking person. I'm very, very consistent. Like, if I put my mind to doing something, I do it. I make sure I do it. I just don't talk. I should do more action. Until person be a foul. Like, put your mind into it and work towards it. You will reap what you sow. It's just that. And one be a person be a foul. Like, hard work and determination.
Yeah, we see. Yeah, so you will reap what you sow.
Like, put your mind into it and work towards it. You will reap what you sow. It's just that.
Was she advising herself? I love Hedja for real. I know I can send him. But sometimes, I'm a media guy, so definitely, someone from Sema Wakano, sometimes will come back and bite you in the ass. Me as well say, yeah, hear video all the time. You talk with a say, yes, Semba, people will just go back, get some footages of us, and start, trolling us with it. The same thing on me is something similar to Kiddy. Obekaya. It was brutal. So definitely, people, I understand how and why it's here about for a tri-circulating way. Because as I'm not kind, we didn't.
Wait. Indeed. Ne akusin say if that and also be more akamoa. PK, heard you ask me the young can. Hey, no, not that point. Oh, very much 10 gram PK. So he another point.
I just diminish. But my candidate, I mean, I'm Casa first car.
No, Casa first one. Hey, instead, then I'm doing to me free another cosa. Right. Anyway.
Oh, Tiantino.
I feel this. I think now it's a question is that fair? And if you take you to the justice system, whatever comes to you, as far as you are concerned, is fair because they actually give you the chance to defend yourself. Into when you and that. To see Ono Accra and Ono Accra and I plead guilty. So and I know say her lawyers would have actually showed her the consequences of that. For all you know, Krana, what she was going to face was even bigger than what she got after pleading. I'm sure Hadiana herself will be happy with it compared to what she's going to have. But Charlie, Obian will be Ashasi. On an action in Tina to say I'll be because there are a lot of rich people going Ghana. If they are going to be honest about how they started and where they got their seed money from, it's gonna surprise Nipanya, period. Can also you sow what you reap. I mean, and it's hard work trying to con somebody off Nisika and Ezo. Now me kwame ahe mi mini capre. Me usaba come a capre cra, usaba come $1 cra no abre. It's in your got a hard work on your more. Hard work and it takes a lot of brain power for them to do that. Charles said Umunya the judge hasn't pronounced the sentence yet. She might be no baby said now since I think it will surprise you. We are sure that she's got some promises on the side. But if you ask for the team, you gotta pay the piper, and you do the crime. Yeah, you do one, and I have to pay for it. Let's move on. You see what they may be honest. So can I say yeah. Or if you are Asantua Adebia viewer and I say about you guys are interested, almost need to know. Idea because on the Mambo video now, if you're interested to talk about this, about food cleaning on and the break, but Capito Nipayana, where's the Morena Binyamari? Is it any kind of me if you feel this? And then I issue in there.
Abuzia Fias and toward the Singaton, one Nikunu, they are doing the most. Now, no matter how much interview be a Nikunu part as a one time be good idea. Now, no chance will carry a Fias and Toa and an Babetos.
One time, one of the girls saw me bathing the mother.
Oh, mine!
And they were like, hey,
brother, me I got some minchero. If was Antoine told you no, if was Antoine told you no, one want to nibi, which now who should support good husband, ye more props. But you don't do that. A pass on my enum, ye yerenum binum, ye who's I say they are slacking. You know what I mean? Because who's saying what's that tip? I know you know. Nasa me yiri ko who's a video. What do you think? Some yere then now drink some yiri who catch them. I am as starting and busy as it is. And right now, person go tell me, what are you trying to do? You see, these are the people that FDA needs to sell because some of the things they are doing, it's not.
One time, one of the girls saw me bathing the mother.
Oh, mine!
And they were like, hey,
want to me? Now what first and two was want to be my sister, Mammy Penny Mutesa, and then we are a romantic bullshit. There is nothing romantic about it. When you need your team, don't do it in a way of a bedroom, baby. No, ye baby for su mema, munyale mo yere na cancellers no susuma, omukra na say asem no. Yeah, Ghanaian men nowadays are not very romantic, especially bono guys. And then they will media for what you say because about romance in bono dia. I said the people no kreka enhia. What you say? And then if you start doing this, saying stuff like this in interviews, I've a man started picking. Oh, okay, sir. Any guy here, guy you don't you couldn't near me say me boy and me couldn't be the same thing. Amami. Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, so
oh
we do stuff, but like I pointed out earlier.
You must love.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You see, some of these things we need to talk about it. Send a best stop some in our Ghana. Romance and Murafodia. Here the end said. Yeah, they're crying. Well, minimum the end of but I'm the so cool, bet to monsieur be a friend, but not this. Who to make can say go Jalema Ewofie. That is against the law. Obienim Ghana Mretia. So my way no FDA for running some. So FDA for now lose like I'm gonna thought I'm confused kakra. Now I understand that you have to do anything you possibly can for a wife and a girlfriend, whatever. I know now boy. But Edu is a wood jarena. Now that is just going too much. That is going too much extra. You see, Ken what in some here. He is capable of doing something. Yeah. Ken. I don't know why I want just 3 bullets to her, but over sure when they were winning baby. Yeah. It looks like I'm to charge a for, but to the Kremianti I know ye. Simply because can't look on the yana know the mind. But I say going to look at crap. But this is good. Nubuna is still woman, Mr. Chubby, watch them say correct. Rachel Chubby, watch them say correct. Miss Squading in Chubby. And one time, Metro Chubby, now so much I say, is straightforward. You need to go and Chubby. Ragana visit time, baby. I told say be Obenya Jagafuato. Is that good? And a differ baby. The first thing remains the same. It doesn't look like near Flas Antoine the
Charlie, I don't think this is worth talking about. PJ.
Well, yeah. Now was other screen about this screen, so. What's it?
Now one TV do not boy now.
Let me tell you now.
Like.
Who question in the Maybe who question?
Question, because like there's nothing to do about we driving here. Like, what's the problem here?
And Job is all just a landing couple chairs or some no kind on any admin and John Bulu Telebulu. Now, I don't see anything wrong with so be joining. The fact that me and I mean be done no. So be I don't go on to have a problem with it. No agreement. What you say? ABA movie crap we do worse than that, you know. So joining now, I mean that is what I think say no pay.
I mean, I think
where I disagree. Where I disagree, and Barrister, you may be right.
Barrister, what is your take on Barbie your wife?
But what is the purpose? Is it because they say Oyare and I say
yeah.
Numbers because Oyare into now Baffin and I say, and of course they say that's what you're there for. Would you man or no? I don't Kwame say Kwame go Oyare and a Barrister. What you say? So that is the purpose. But also because Zobia in there, they want to be a little bit, overboard with being romantic. That doesn't sport and say Bibia. But me Sebia, now all of a sudden I don't know. I mean, I don't think that
like why do we have to know? Like if you're giving your wife
he make it that statement, no, be a Musadeshi or no, I know we'll start talking as
yeah.
He make it that statement, I think as a very seasoned journalist, I mean, I think that was uncalled for. It was uncalled for. There was no point in, talking about that.
Well, I mean, the whole context of that discussion, I think we will not have the time to even watch it to kind of have to get the context as which the guy was telling us. Oh, he gives his wife showers, and I said bath, and I'm like, well, like first of all, why do we have to know?
I don't care. I don't really want to know. That's the point. Yeah. Nobody cares to know. And I don't think the atmosphere warranted him to talk about it.
I think that maybe he was trying to let him know that it's romantic, and I said, like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think they were discussing some of the romantic things they do. Oh, okay. In that context, Yeah, but I think that was a bit too much. What do I think about giving your wife shower? I mean, whatever you want to do with your wife, as long as there's consent,
I think whatever you want to do, no, there's no limit to whatever you want to do and what you shouldn't do. It's just the fact you going out to talk about it and they're weird. You
know? Right. I'm a bit weirded out. Yeah. Anyway, Charlie, we have to freestyle from
here. It's a barrister say, right? Or no, yeah, Niren Enyama or Shavin or Nibibia, but all my job on 10 can just say this is what he does. What you say?
Yeah, I mean, if your wife is incapacitated and you have to do it, I mean, you don't expect, unless you want to hire a nurse to come do that and pay them, but what about yeah. Hey, to each his own. You know, I'm brave boo. Charlie, hey, I was saying that they bring up on to move and I said,
and when the last topic,
that's all you gave me. I know you're not up down.
But see what other video though?
What other video? V, if you are sending me, I'm sending me 3 videos though.
Oh man.
And the homework on that.
Oh yeah. Let's get free week.
How am I gonna play this video? Omo call Ghana.
More protestations from Doc Rivers, the head coach, and then some from Ben Baker, who is part assistant coach, part life coach. If you know Ben Baker, coach is a life coach. You know, the assistant coaches, a lot of times they are that mix of great players, especially in the 90s, what he was able to do. But yeah, to have him there with Brooke and to have him there with Giannis, that's a very, very good thing to be there working with those guys. Down to the free throw line. 2:01 to go in the opening quarter. Down shooting.
No problem.
Oh yeah. You know what? Not Barrister Kasim. There is this story, and it was actually driving on my way home, and I was listening to, and they were discussing a guy that was free Ghana about Canada. You know, about 3 months ago. On his way home from work, with a bus stop by, he just got shot. 2 times, and he's dead. And the family, he has a family of 4, including himself. I said, only a wife and 2 kids. And both of the rest of the family are back in Ghana. He's been to Ghana in just 3 months and been shot. Well, he's just standing at the bus stop waiting for
stray bullet.
I don't know whether it's stray bullet or he was actually, maybe he was just at the wrong place, like he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And the discussion they were having was like, what it takes for somebody to migrate from Ghana to Canada, especially at this time. From Ghana to like any of the European or Western world, because it's nowadays it's very hard to actually get a visa to go anywhere. And that they were talking about the amount of money people actually pay to do these travels. Now Obi drew now 3 months per pay. Like he's just been shot. If his family is not well to do, I mean, ABC Sunday Showcase doubleheader has Giannis with the Bucks. He's gonna leave a wife behind with 2 kids. The Suns hosting LeBron and the Lakers. And you know, I'm more class, so I'm more I know they buy so just be 2 kids and a lot of debt. And I mean, not to forget about like the whole Charlie. The whole trauma of losing a husband, you know, it's just incredible. I was very sad when I heard that. I just couldn't imagine. PK, if you have something to say about that, you can do this so I can work on this.
So honestly, I must say, it's rather unfortunate that happened. I would not attribute that towards Ghana Ayadin. The people have to leave, the money involved. It's just a wrong time, wrong place, and wrong event. It's just unfortunate. Your friend Sabadan would be my childhood friend. Meaning the call P3 to P6. And ne papa New York's or Costa or Cotadia or Sane. And will be mistaken for somebody else. Shot him. And since your class 3 said that no, the man has been paralyzed from the waist down. It's a wheelchair more. But the point is, I might compensating it very well. Because it's when they were able to find the person and whatever the situation was, I don't know. I'm on a customized car. He drives the car with his hands only. You know, it's right unfortunate. It's right unfortunate. Actually, at one point of his life, he was a bodybuilder. The younger brother, and in one neighborhood we name Mr. Ghana, Crapo Dawagan. Like he comes from a family, they're very huge about fitness, you know. And I remember at that time school and I make a school now come the Grace International. At that time, not Papa Nabekan and the younger brother, and then your school bus driver, and you can tell, like very strong energetic guy, just like that got shot and paralyzed from the waist down. Into there's nothing you can really say into that. You did feel money, you feel money, no. Empire Bonnie, your friend is saying, hoping say the bonnie the end tono. I say way. Dan Kwekwe Boy say, I don't need experience and a divine selection. And I think I repeated that statement, I don't need experience, right? And somebody was like, and first person can be there in Yankopo. I'm like, it's a fact. Yankopo, a boy home buying based on me believe in it, right? A boy home buying throughout whatever we do in life. But let's not forget to say, experience can also let you get away from some stuff. And everyone we see, now just a typical example. This weekend I was in Columbus. We could park a car. Now we could pay baby I'm charging a car. On my way, parking lot told him I met this guy. Went right into me, and I was like, oh, who can say? Not me and say. And the guy goes like, what's if the car no buy? Are you okay? Are you serious? Are you okay? Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to describe this guy, right? The question and the thinking that is a pope. And a guy is because I'm say, are you okay? And I was like, are you okay? Be shiny be done like a fadon and pem the crash on him. And I said, see, the reactor, right? But at that moment, something clicked and I was like, oh yes, I'm not your day. Oh yes, sir, not your day. And I just sat in the car quietly. And the guy was standing there, and I was like, whenever you're ready to move your car, let me know so that I can go. I don't know that we're going to stay here all day long. I don't have anything to do. Guy, don't push it. Don't push it. I'm telling him, at this point, but be very careful. So, what treat you now? Overcharging the quick, because if you don't, and I get whoever you're dealing with, get today there first before you now. It's serious defense. But then I looked at it from a different angle, say, either me and an bit be proud. But something clicked to me, say, you've seen this so many times. mitigate the situation, and just go find somewhere to charge your car at the parking lot, and peace prevail. And we were there for like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Now come to find out, or your madam for pa a small boy, or you man, on the station. So I got there. Most of them madam for the casana me come down and say, ah, who the boy we? And only when is, oh, hey, what? I don't know who a parking lot. I'm saying, hey, some kaka being 7 hours to come. I'm saying, no, we be pramo just like that. And Columbus for no one. Why are you very in tune with Columbus, no? Or my career like New York for no, or Montreal no movie about
migrate back.
Maybe now 90% Columbus. Or my mass is nothing. So it's like the thing said they can still live the New York life in Columbus. And I bet you said these people that are trying to act that tough in Columbus, no, New York or crap, that boys are someone kasebi. Now boys kasamun kasebi. It's like right now, I feel say over here I was being bullied, so now I have to pick it up on somebody. But me take on him, no. He probably thought I was a shorter person, and I'm take on. Did you see my friend say, me cool one because oh yeah, what? Then he started looking at me like this. I was like, wow. And the way the boy is now going to be more than 26, 27 years old. I'm over 10 years older than that guy. I can say that for a fact. I'll catch them and say, don't push it. We don't want to maintain it. Let me push it at the end of the But again, fancy me ko push it. Yeah, back was gonna need. Event is quite gonna for event. Madam for no man in the radio station. And it's like, if you push it, then either you get hurt or I get hurt. Now, because now you're there. Fanasebia, it told you now could be baby the man. Not obin nam parking lot on the man. Wakochi straight bullet. Just kind of similar way I want to put across. And sometimes I feel say when my image is not being disrespected in public, and your friend is say I'm not being disrespected in front of my family now, most of the times I walk away. But see when you pay mu na open so ya kakabisa the dagis or boom ya SME or honoma. Because oh boom ya ma wa obedu o ebe funo. I can't some story with that bra weather. Bra be a friend of bra no weather or area be friend of bra weather. Bra weather. Or boom ya twice to 3 years. So you boom my baby sister brother. When you and I thought I was like 15, 16 years old though. And this guy was like in his late 20s. No weather. Now the bar wa born on the SB will pay down there no abo. Bra whether they're a hustle or a hustle ban in the age more national security. Oh bumia do not be pay my actual say or say on bumi bum. Mammy say what can't talk chini. Every day biana mi janche or be bumi by my best abasto. But again, the point I'm trying to make is sometimes you know we have to get to a mindset whereby we should walk away from some things. Because born in now would no na way to trust them now who could only be no and you know the harm no the harm in any pan ojina nchen na obe catch straight bullet no. For all you know, what can I say? 10 years between Ghana ni guy be in your case our tantra club our tantra mamuni hono mon kai kakra our way your friend say association school in Cha Honam no. Association school.
You mean Tantra Accra?
Yeah, Tantra. Not in your Tantra chrono. Say Tantra chrono. What an area na namete. In your Tantra chrono. Because Tantra club. One more club not from Tantra.
Right.
On airport side of them, right? And there was Jamaican B came to Ghana and shot somebody. Yes, they shot somebody right in front of the club. One of them said, "Omututu no. Ebi can will be on straight bullets. Obi on am club the anima wo coffee." Debbie. When the one more coffee, almost pack van. Mus do now spray guy, not guy need anymore. Mus spray guy rough. Now I say like in road business be a uncle ye na guys in Jamaica, babe ebenesa. Pa on two kind of coy. It's me then I'm the point of make say way to trust na me no yeah no. And then me also come now the last week. He said huna papa be kuni capito budi wa me say. Say ebena yebuni na yentungu. Into the people who ben says asumi no eto forma. Assassin ehunu amani o. Unyama na wo ya no implications no esusu sanso no ebia na nya wo na ebenya ebia wo ma ebia obonti su ni onu jira ni baby onwene no. For all you know, me see man in New York, right? This used to happen a lot. You ever club, you ever parties, you be near Bobby too. Do fear not news no, right? Local news no. Then mistaken identity. Mistaken identity. Or so obia ya dinamo be said obi kokodi the body. Nti enamo ya ko benya no ba also enu nka se ensu afa obantu nu so so that enu nti enu nche se onko gina bus stop biom enu nche se onko fa bus biom enu nche se onko abonti krapo biom na nka Canada krapo de nka chuchu krapo ni ho Canada to say UK wo anka do de kesika twene sane yama no. It's very unfortunate obi oba bro chincha yo di chodi ne buso nyina de bae.
No. He about like like most of the time when you hear these stories on the local news or on the news, you don't really think too much about the person. You're just like, oh, that's unfortunate. But to actually get the background of this guy, I don't know, like he has nothing to do with it. He was just either by mistaken identity, was at the wrong place at the wrong time, stray bullets, I don't know yet. But then to realize this guy has been hustling to get to Canada.
Make a ebusia koko any the amount say great trader there was a koneko nefa brow nipa ni news kan so ahye nye he kapo say ebusia penyi bia ye ka so on first camera anko boy no on first camera but nipa ne wu no ono kapo de ebedi ma koko jiska.
Yeah, but to actually know that this man actually has a family, I know most people that the guy, guest students do have, but for them to actually tell us his background, like he has a family, he's been struggling to come to Canada, actually made it. I saw back in November, I was no, just 3 months ago. And Wapun Juma or Kujan bus stop at Kofi has nothing to do. He's not even spending enough time in Canada to even have enemies. And then somebody mistaken assassin won't say they mean who be crowd. You go and go shoot him. And now like almost man and the friends all Canada, they've started a GoFundMe for his wife. His wife is waiting for him in Ghana. Maybe almost plans, like all their plans might be.
I don't
know. I think Obetanare. He's only been there for 3 months. I mean, we don't know much about him. But I was just thinking because I had a long way to drive. So I was just thinking on my way home. Like for all Onene has been planning this for a long time. It actually happened for Onene free phone. So
exactly. And the sad part about it, for all you know, he had plans for the next day, the next minute, the next 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was going to wait for a bus. Just being shot like that. I had him. I know. I mean, GoFundMe now. I hope say, we're going to chance upon that link sometimes to try help the wife out because, I mean, yes, so man think it's very sad. Abba. Capito. Yeah, it's very, very sad. He's 3 months in the country. The place he lives is low income area, full of ninjas. Charlie. Over hostel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't want us to end on this.
Little. Like yes, one is a guy. Like he was a target. He was the wrong person, the wrong target.
Right.
It was like say you're not too na kobo no there.
Wow.
They actually targeted him, but it was a
so
wrong
mistaken
person.
identity, Ankasa.
I guess this guy was probably catching a bus, and that's where the guy, whoever they sent him to go kill. I think someone of no so far bus.
Oh, and
because I think he shot him twice.
Oh yes, shot him twice. Definitely not a straight.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. No, it was a premeditated, but a wrong person.
Now, smart assassin, our bones say like. Utimi call Kushu to
be a hitman.
It's saying, and I'm considering me, so we will be no. I'm casting to swimming pool and saying, it wasn't my time. But not playing with feet. Your friends and Ghana, we do as a baby mistaken identity.
Baby.
Exactly. What time so you doing?
And Kobe shooting or tantra club.
I don't know how to swim. I'm got to 12 feet.
Hey.
I was in Swap. No man meet me on me. You see, Miss Akoka.
And my name was Nana.
They be America. Oh, Kentucky. We went Papa apartment. Me ba America for.
Now, if you're crossing New Mexico, crossing about Kentucky and about Bissumi.
If you shallow pool,
boy, we okay.
Me too, me too. I feel me dance soon as me that pool na see you. And I'm here see like I'm dying. I'm here see this. Me sako can wall, and I'm climbing the wall and I'm the bass.
Hey, I said not just one mission to power. Only best 64 gallons.
My life flash, and I'm gonna say, now my time on soon.
The story we don't can't me that.
I don't know, but now can I make a story.
Another story we have found.
What was it?
This is a story we are now in Kakaka. How you so now?
Oh, now family will be a minimum since the age of like 10 years. You called the same squad at the same classroom. I got another the bazaar. We be Pierre Krober say when he was the first. I'd be say share view. I quite that be shared with party as a shrimp. Follow for it. That they be feed that. That be feeding your capacity. That they be from. Or be driving it right there. Hey, follow for it. I'm sure will be a team say I'm probably follow for it. So for this guy to call me that day, that just said, hey, let's come now what? Oh yeah, yeah. TS who will crash you the Mexico now.
Yeah, Charlie, understand.
Very sad. Wait, when your friend is saying, if for fee Taifa no, Oja Kubolo Nyanamano, until my episode who the next Kubola of fee Taifa by don't ye? When him did. No doctor Kubola that. Every year, the Baja, where the only doctor who Kubolo.
Kubolo doctor.
I swear, you Kubola. Although, because you Kubola by a Kubola packs are quite as a woman, me bath pharmacy or no number goes over Ujima, J. Grubia or what?
Charlie, and then we have a point on time. So on this side note, I did not want us to end on the side note. I wish you could have had a better story.
Hey, Akosia Williams. Akosia one idea. Delete comment.
Akosia, I'm fan to it.
Oh, the two as right.
Oh. You see, it's your own people. It's your own people. Tell on this side note, if you are start show, no, script tissue I ever been.
Where work was so and that. What did you say? Yasika.
This is a capital Juan. Papa,
Papa, Yasi MC. Yeah, and the capital that is attached in the man.
Capital Jessica.
No, the GJ, we friends, your bonds were. Oba was also declare everything on the diffuse.
And I won't print
yeah, and you won't print, yeah. Because any band in that capital, I just
yeah, you will be a year behind come. Every
parties are Obuni bartenders.
Yeah, may party. me party wedding and I'm gonna year the forget
And then the papa on.
A year the minko.
Papa ya the power your core papa you see. Empty the name pan crowd na papa J Mike. Besh he akwano see.
Hey, and then the capital kaya babe.
Hey, we senior
years. A be son and baby call them losers or capital when the bay MC no so don't worry about it, papa baby. That the papa bufu ya no. Inside joke, but not be even joke last.
Oh yeah, papa with me freestyle a MC like.
Sir.
Oh yeah, it's to be to one MC ama to make us move for Mike.
It's what to be Fred Virginia was a patch a year that I'm said.
The answer would probably be very.
I'm going to some running now.
Master, papa freestyle. Hey, say Eric, papa, you know, MC bio. Now MC, no, the mic, oh, beside papa question or the mic,
Papa, take you over.
Papa, the mic. Why, ye na me afọ.
Oh, talent.
Oh, Papa, see, cry, say, yeah, do.
Who now?
So why in the cat? Why in the complimentary cat? And the man so be you are. Charlie, I was out for any ever point them. Yeah, Charlie. I've been driving all day. I thought if I was going to do the show and I was just and I can fit the snare and me yes escape. Because
so I can Friday night, Papa make a job. Yes, we MC.
Because the Kubolo doctor and I when you have Cincinnati or it's no stuff for Eddie and I'm next Friday. You're planning the year in the idea. Charlie, good night. And then the Monant and my.
And then the Majumamba.
Monant and my. A
bottle of Madame so much. I
can't 1 hour pay. 1 hour.
Or say pay a year DJ, don't call also DJ Maya.
Do the Kubolo doctor or stories be so much my stories.
This a bravo boy, bravo. All the story they this a book about
to dive
Kwame, where are they the rapid those days? No,
how do you go?
Ohio. Yeah,
where are they rap account? Oh, I know your Kubolo.
Oh, yeah, rapid they rap.
The whole journey to crack.
Miss V, video. Sorry, video now. The same name. I cannot copy into my email.
The best at if you Sunyani days, no.
Oh, thank you, Sunyani.
That be you what JSS done. No, it's too stubborn. Today, Papa, they don't go to Sunyani. So, I'll go to JSS or I'll go to Koto. We don't call soon.
That's
good foundation, whatever. Oh, City Bay. Capital good foundation.
I mean, good foundation,
yeah, opening in St. Mary's.
Our night market.
Yeah, let me put the ground so St. Mary's.
Quite what? I know you're Kubolampa.
I will have seen your school Mondays.
More some a year because we send the other way. We knew the
Mamma story very quick. Monday, your school will be a clean. No, no, quite the youth of the other Friday and one of the other bad day. But what do you know?
We are some better month because I'm going to try to please.
Not just a mother for now, Ghana, and you be street now. Yamishamo, first of all, Yamishamo. But to go on more by your things to Gabesa, into Yaman is better, could you hear from them? We haven't heard from all of you people. This is
Kwame. Hold on, I'm missing the video, the play video, no rather.
Or send him on WhatsApp, but I cannot play like I'm using my Ejumum computer. So.
Oh, into the no, video in the cinema way.
No, I was trying to send an email to myself, but I can't.
Because when you buy and you're dead, because actions no.
Oh, sure, yeah, way. The government has send me email like
And then mommy send my email. Your friend is saying.
Send my email. Mommy send me email on that.
And the same and mommy send this yeah.
Oh,
Jacob, I send me now, Becking.
Yeah. Jacob, na could this have someone?
Yeah, Jacob, na quite some question. I don't know. Jacob, I know the crowd.
Yeah, I think John better upon 12.
Yeah, dear. Jacob, I know been with dear.
I'm very tired though.
And I will Bunoni now get your friend say latte for dinner.
Right.
I see you do.
I got hey now we don't mean now bonnet.
If I don't know Ebuno
I see do I can do you know.
Oh, as I wall latte. Jajani Akikano. Email my title no Jacob why?
Yeah, the government name man time bobo.
Why my title is as Jacob?
I'm refreshing my email.
Oh, that's goaltended. That's goaltended.
Yep.
Goaltended. Oh yeah.
As for how you internet here very slow.
I'll call you for that.
Bye.
Yeah. Make sure you sent. Man, I don't can send him boy. I think it's a fan so.
And any YouTube.
Type a. Kabito na get with friend example. Felicia say Jacob.
Your friend
Felicia say.
Felicia. Bye, Felicia. But say Jacob. All right, see me tomorrow. Yeah. Next time, no must send them me email that. I don't have WhatsApp.
But audio now.
Yeah, I don't have.
Only WhatsApp no way so laptop as well.
No, because not this particular laptop. Let me hear.
Not just a brother for now, mobile Ghana, any big street, no. Yamishamu, first of all, Yamishamu. But to go on mobile, you think that befa. Into Yaman is kind of go through you from them. We never heard from all of you people. It is can anyway be into Munchiana. Midday, you just buy a brew your many street, you could do it. Maintaining cat, could be a second so on 10 a. Then hello? 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 Good evening. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm fine. Are you back from work? Yeah, but I'm just getting ready for my other job. All right. Oh, okay. So, quick question. I wanted to ask when I'm that's kind of day now. The money you took when you came to Ghana, when am I getting the money back? Are you for real? Like, I told you I was gonna get it back to you, but just give me some time. Why you acting like I'm a stranger to you? Damn. Jacob. Jacob.
Yeah, I'm here.
You said this like weeks ago. Who could do it 2 months in here? And the money, the money is not for me. I took it for some. We just will go what you say. That. Oh, my, someone else to me. Can you hear me, dear?
But the thing is, the money, I think you should. When I come together, I spend the money with you. When I'm together, we get together, we went to places, we had fun. So what do you mean? I said, just give me some time, I get it back to you.
So what you're trying to say is, when you need this kind of thing, you can't be anything like that. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not trying to say that, but like you're giving me too much pressure right now. Just give me some time. I got to say.
Okay, just
I feel like I spend the money by myself. We spent it together.
Jacob, I don't know because everybody now we were speaking the same language or the same page. Who could do it? She said, hello, Papa. She said, maintain it okay. Then she's kind of with you now.
You know, that has nothing to do with me speaking English. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
But you know that when you were taking the money, you were speaking to you, wouldn't that?
It doesn't matter. Like, I don't understand.
I know it doesn't matter. So, I know it doesn't matter, but you have to speak a language more on the same grounds. Because other people say that the amount you used to borrow money, so the same amount you used to return. It is true. You have shown me true, Gale. Huh? She's going to have a chance to do that for apartment, you know. Huh?
Okay, my take over the time. That's all.
My soul chair, that's who they did, and I'll tell you that. Hello?
What?
When you pay the money, you have continued it or you have broke up, you are breaking up.
Now, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. Listen, I said I would give you your money back, so just give it some time.
No, I know you pay, but I'm saying that when you pay the money, when you give me the money you took, are we still in the relationship or you have paid? Would they channel me now? Would they channel me now? It's kind of be there, right? They channel me now. Because the money is all, if the relationship is based on the money you took there, my brother, give me the money. Money is for somebody. Since you are breaking up with me, make it fast. Make the money fast so that peace will come, peace will reign. Thank you.
I can't believe it.
Because I can't believe it because you're owing money. Give me the money back. If I give the money and you break up with me, you don't want to talk. Huh? If you give me the money, are you breaking up? Because all of a sudden, I don't understand. I've asked you that if you pay the money, are we still going to consider the relationship? Your voice is not coming up. Jacob, tell me something. Jacob.
Yeah.
You are there. Say something. Say something. I'm saying that.
My name is Samotia. Pigemote.
Oh, but the markers are that video.
But I wanted to see if the sound was going to.
Yeah. It was clear.
V. My book video.
Makabito started way, why, remember?
Kavi.
Yeah, because I mean, the challenge is I may call Ghana, you know, all this, make sure that you say I be more was any idea. Me and me more was other, you know. I mean, I'm on for crabble, was enough, maybe do not make promo. So move fast cano and come on offer to be any problem. But me who quite not gonna understand or why boga oko genetica. And I meant to right. And I think we are moving or suppose he catana say.
I think so Omupiana Bogan Sikan
Bogan Cilis no.
Sadala no so the mammy Sikaka cash on later and I boga fear no about between Canada.
And they say Yaka, and they want and they went out with the third and the day.
Anna Gavin Satter say, you know, Sikan say, so beside Boga says Sikan, you know, tell me you this Sikan into the memory to Diana. Boga said, no, everybody trying. So still Boga still be
But I think say a fair. So only burger this career. As a burger here. Because a burger by Wajik Kakra, every burger one, my burger award. Say, drew time, my burger ever corner say, on the swap of Wajik Kakra every while. Now balance it. And when we greedy. Burger by winning the music, the can't sign a burger, would the Kakra. When I over down, who can know. So it's not fair to bother. Not any dia pa or pessimistic anaje already there needed it. Oh, me what can crown me and I'm so me go Ghana maybe at least me yamisi kaka back.
So what you say my I can be okay. With a sorry, first one I made many now if it's
Oh, and now someone now with Tommy. That is all right.
Boga, say we work a biana.
Boga Kupa Diba, now some about Boga Mama.
Boga, Ako Ghana, na only the girl Namna. Boga to a short is a kakaka. And a girl this by, I don't know this cano. Now Boga so we withdraw. Messendu Sicano, idea. Boga Vidria, girl in my boga pressure, sir. I don't after boga as it says Sicano. I said 2 months about me and Tia, into no Sicano with Tiana, and a boga so with Tia, but pressure need too much. And a girl who besides Sicana, I said, me knew the Sicano, and I said, need to have a Diana, boga so Debbie, and yes, I'm a patch, but that's all my time.
Oh.
No, I gotta say, it is a best Carlo. Who tell me, and I just who jam me, and I say, and I try, better. But I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know. Okay, yes, I'm saying.
It's you, just say, Mom, we are bogus, yeah. Mutai Kogane. In case you are Colabia, maybe I won't call $1 punish or Hona. Or wow, or the governor Mudia. And no, I told Tiabaka, and I say,
See, I got on the drink and I home again.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I didn't catch you now on the alcohol because I said, I was like, all the calling on the Ghana Dinkoma was a Ghana or a Jamaica Caribbean or ya sky crab in some. Hey, Ninkomo dear Moody now on the Ghana Ibia, or the kind of Bomodia to Tonya maybe the Magan, you know, here no the mano, when you say Ghana was Cacraso or carry no the mano. So when so about Batwama, or Magan and Muji say, oh, come here. Maybe son of Bibia or the mammy. And you know, come so who is son or copper. Ah, mammy. Unfortunately, maybe scared they share me home. Me and a friend cried me young on him. Oh, mammy, by 1,500 yard now, by the man next week. So I said, what, oh. I'm getting your surgery to can see and again be yaba. I had a question or the coy, and again I'm just smart. It is as kind of party. I bet the that is Sabeca. Because before all my, you know, Opa Bisa get over catches. Oh, what out of go, mammy. We have a friend class and we'll crew me here. The old partner was sending mammy. And so what Hannah said, you may flowers. I will send it $20. Be not done is Kakasi or Ghana or Anna said that you $50 be oh, I send it, baby. Eddie Ako. Now was a seeing so far was sending bed Ghana or bear 4,000. Your quarters again, so no Timmy 3,000 crowd, ma, or the better castle. Ti akware ade kese no de ko ti ga ndi on tumuda so fi say na ni gine ho a say sika we free ni sika mu no all live life enti ko onye din kani kwaso ko top pressure ma no say ni ja branch ne ho a eze ko fa kwa fo so nya hwe but ga na anya smart pressure otogu no studio na say akwara so buza say yo what are you talking about enti dia ka kore dia no asa buza say we chess ka dem a na say uchi ama me am frame bi ma na ga na say hey akwai relationship no bia akodu anu no bia akodu anu no ga na anya smart anya smart abranche ro da adwin kase pa de ko why say man no mu kra adwin kase o pa ji wo so kwa also wa hu di obe this emfa
itu cha
me charge so again the litiati scan ponya da ne sabeka in a relationship no part so obeya no mama o friend bia mama me manya yi kra me adwuma kra me nkwa adwuma
sister say boga baga na twi nkwa na oka o but see your friend ni agiskara profo nkwa la boga ka o
yeah, what are you talking about? Let's I'll call you back.
You get it. I get it. It's over free come akunya na ga no e ka no trip mu.
I agree on the call yeah. Me say, wow, adwuma no I was no be na your friend. So your friend adwuma. Enti no a tall so no wa hihye ne ye enti kwa mistake bia mem o hihye adwuma no wa maga na to ni trim se kwa me hia bibia no awo so dia ba bibia me hia bia no awo so dia ba enti no se ne kwa me se hia mo me wa ma me fa ma no kwa me de on de ni trim nya de ho wo hia bibia kan na de ama ho enti se o so call de be ma ne me so call de be ma ne me yeah, it you ma be dia kra na ko Bobby se o dia ba kra wunsuro. Yeah. The again don't muna. On to muna dino. Video you know. Yeah, they want to muna because I'm fat. Scandia, ya he kra on to muna.
But what say ebia but is it fair say ubeka chu we say o de fuma me na we draw me tia na ta ubi na o me tia
e ma na aba no so me ma na aba no chance na aba na kinebu aso a na ho sisi a no she sai no me generation we no ja she na so da bia me ma na tua na wo ba nso atua bia sume na wo obi si oba sika de ni oba sika de dipa na mo be ma wonfo ani nto oba sika so oba sika de ye dipa pa but be ma wonfo ani nto so but akonya ba na be da so di so yire ho na odie because entansi yeah, I idea intense, sir. And you know, akwenya ba na wo no be to so say siama wa no wa yire ho adi. I don't want di. Yeah. That be intense.
Mami bi wa chifu gu form na.
No,
watch it go for more and it's 2 ni nyina go for more. We na beka bu ya. No, 2 watch it for more, no they are both 2 no for more. No.
Listen.
Hello, but unya but na un titi watch it for good to them.
Intense. Now Kwame, me can intense 2 weeks ago na Brooklyn Bridge traffic see was say ding. Yeah, just only obi nya bi no afa bi anja bi afa. Na police car bi dimu na kwa. To sam me ho na me share ne to. Owuram no mawuram. Ah, ni bedu. Any rama hati. Kofu pull over me chamu kwa ma be shemechi. Na so light e see so.
What the convoy? Police convoy na dey.
Kofu ya so light e see so. Officer ne by. Now police ni ba ko kan so e Ghana ni atro gu ne bu ajeman. Oh, unia ajeman. We dey me sra ka chiro unia be ma service na intensi. What the fuck? Police ajeman crowd was 3 hours ka chiro chiche winshen. You are just a crazy guy. You know what? Let's go. 2 weeks ago, I can't who me ticket in a car. The idea, before Jamas Jack and Tennessee, only getting the end intensity. I see Scanashi, was our commercial man. Scanashi, get on to Muna. On your bema for fra, no who can in the better now.
Next time, no case for do. Bra, case minibi.
Oh yeah.
PK, why you free? With the last one, nah, for 2.
Yeah, just I'm on a time crunch. I go enter about 12 hours. Submission. But what I want to say is what is the difference between this and the girls that the guys that were using Capito, you know, talking to these girls in Ghana, or go for more papa or more far. Because I said, go be messaging on Facebook. Or say, on me akasa, na adena, or message me mean fee, no, na and say, baby, na 28,000 or the offer, so on face canembra. Nam say, make of so 28,000. Now, what do my 28,000 find there? Or say, me from Koma Bush and Libi or Ghana. One yard, dear mamma. I mean, maybe we tell me, Nipa, me independent, and mamma Morgana, me offer, send a base sister. That is me offer, send a mammy. What I say, apart from me, no, be anyone, ma, media, they see, I mean, of course, me offer, so yeah, de mamma, but me offer, even for him to do something for me, from me offer, and so now me offer, in this kind of man, or why so where from say, Fiska come up, be Jiska or one idea, and then I'm not going to finish. By a video call me who when him now or video call now when they make us or Afghanistan, me Afghanistan, maybe if you Afghanistan back how many years? Maybe Afghanistan only be a casa and last year, I was a part of Afghanistan, you know, work from this conversation. But the point now I'm trying to make it in the say, and one our buggers now modify, and why on the girls in the bachelor, okay, my Mrs. $100 here, and $1 no crab form to the man be corner with the dollars now, man. I could do my son, my could cow habo. Or the format in a war more than in money. Yes, I think say is wrong. Oh, I'm pretty sure. See, even though this is a skate, I'm pretty it's going. I'm pretty sure it's going now. So boys say chiacho. The boys say and the boys are flipping script. What I said. But the point I maybe when say like never born about so episode only this kind of money. I will say this is what you want to do. What I said. Ben tries to be because I don't know. Me philosophy in life they say. So Obama Braboma, I want to depict a certain lifestyle which draws me to you. What you say? Sana lifestyle I draw the exact picture who he is to me. It will be so if my braboma, I will still leave an indelible mark in your life. Not necessarily say, Akwa card Obama Braboma is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. And I say Wanyada for Panda Bibisa. If I could, fine. But if me near me the first come and me do have it offer me, I'm going to say, me no need this, can I say. What I say? And I mean, say boys are doing it. They are doing it left, right. I mean, I can't say one day because lady be frame. Oko party be na who say picture be now only a brand away from no tag you on Facebook. Only me saying I'm say a brand them because you be nature picture and your friend say when you be picture or be can who be. Minimum no baby, minimum number cause so brand yi pa the wadi me fame no. Ojejem crown not just as wakwanyem girl na BBC na ofi girl be wa block girl no style be na girl hwehwe no te girl na Facebook na obi hu ne the picture bia no hwe so obetimi get no to the guy na BBC. I mean, why do people live that kind of life? No? I mean, I don't know. I can't respond to that. But Jacob, yeah, sure, Jacob.
But Jacob, so I'm can't win to you. I say, I'm time.
So man, pressure. I said, me no need here.
But still, I got to say, it's only the DNC. They need to have ready and also David. Yes, sir, pressure. But if it's a scam that you are running,
I said like it was more or less like a payback kind of thing. And I said,
payback.
Boys need to be man was all there for 6 car, but do a me by my bitch. I'm not money para on my bed 3 hours. What I say? No Uber can you? We are going to the DSC man fit a man be draw a cry into the meta man to the friends say guest has been there and up me by my baby check. And also I uncle make a wajib oh yeah well but then they are putting that in retrospect of the fact back in the days look at your bass or bambra or do besim or back Virginia Basala or we are my make a chip say me way since got the meant to be made up away at training show first shovel you know the hospital to see now if you go home yes kumasi formal or would be called that G hall right one day no teacher picture different for 4 or 5 different pictures and 2 years no send it back we are not sending back it do who you get picture every time you have oh yeah evidence seem to obey your mouth the hospital right now self crowd hey do you format now into the not just but especially we have mistake now say this car is on Fafa Uber bra or forget obi the Uber is car from Kumasi to Accra but scar so amba I went to Peter Mas over when accident to pan so that Ghana quite a bit to be both woman the ones but no on found cry in general control one or more I mean
the consensus ni I just say sikana de ashe
and now the bonus show but yeah normal
only bugger the discount we
skarashi
and I was still trying to find a good story to end with, but still as a rehona at the very show. Jacob said, and Jacob back to Escala.
Yeah, I'm how much memanacho, how much memanacho. Some the format ni be bria yi memanazi a memana. Hey, say that. I said that see when you burger. What did they call lunch? I don't find if I buy 3 account or young no. Why Jimmy? So yes, I could call memory between till now sana. One way now or shame for the nana who be told dia said do you know. Jacob is share a D at Tom and come. I can say look, mommy. Dollar no matter do you on my test on Mrs. Sam Boka. Whether my miska me do apa may no tap send amount. And I may no we are amount whatever brand that the crew one may or no may no amount. To him so yeah, I'm passing so no one take an head of a can't be 2 weeks for no call. Can't be 1 week no call. Or no by your show date or the body or date or the becona. I didn't even look so rare. Look so rare. So you are all about now. When you want to talk about your Victoria's Secret, a body splash. No one what you jab. Oh, most are one of them. Oh no, echo. Unum so no echo. Until Baron so Abema and Chawaba Waro dear. Or say money 1,000 and now money 2,000 on fire there. When it charges so much more your whole or do didn't come out your crow where Juma no from the uniform a channel whatever Juma crow wouldn't Missika crow to catch all. And to do you or one day chicken change cry. To to you to my own casa, also by Pianswamano. On the guy, the credit in the one man, Uncle Bobby Saint because I'm an uncle, as I bring can eat them. Yeah. Oh, restaurants, sick and obey soon. You are not called a manager for war.
All right, I'm for with the NBC. Chima Jacob says you cannot parley. John Pence Assembly be next week. Barrister, you see the real Nipa brain. This is any next week, right? Next week. That's a Wednesday. No shaving in another. Everything is your best. Which was squeezing the Wednesday topic. It's in a challenge. Next time now, after us. Anytime we can do that. Now we are doing next week, and then I won't bye bye you. Tata, adios.